नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग, ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स।
स्वागत है आपका के जॉय की दुनिया में। The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Brothers and sisters, respected mothers and fathers, affectionate sons and daughters, ladies and gentlemen, learners and listeners, students and scholars, professionals and professors, officials and professionals. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, heartily, cordially welcome our present Prime Minister, Honorable, the Most Honorable Saint Dr. Narendra Modi ji, presence of ministers and doctors, those who are listening from the field of science, religion, spirituality, arts, commerce and engineering. You are listening the words of God through the truth of science and spirituality. All of you are really praiseworthy, admirable, appreciable, as you are providing your precious, invaluable time. And the most important thing is your 100% present sense of mind. It helps us in improving, progressing, reforming, uplifting our nation, our society, our family, personally, professionally, nationally and socially. We are to think better, nicer, finer, greater and higher, for touching the unrelenting, unceasing and unstopping goal of life, for getting success in our life. Our efforts, our attempts should be continued. There should not be any break, weakness, rest, as per the thoughts of Swami Vivekananda, is the name of dead life. Where there is power, whether that is kinetic or potential energy, in the form of potential or kinetic energy, but there is the availability of energy. This may be in the form of active energy or passive energy. But if we have energy, we have power, spiritual power, then we are to be awakened forever. We should be alert and active. We should not let our negativities, frustrations, depressions, weaknesses to touch our highest goal of life, which is to get unification of soul with super soul. He who is super spiritual power, he who is omnipotent, omniscient, almighty, He who never leaves us alone. In air, fire, soil, sky, water, even where there is no light and where there is no sound, He claims for His presence. If we repeat His words, then God says, I can be recreated, regenerated, reformed, returned. So this law of nature is applied, it can be implemented in all our physical, professional workings of our life. How we can be frustrated and depressed? Because He says, I am with him who is downtrodden, dejected, rejected, handicapped, helpless, poor, needy. He says that. He shows His presence where there is no power of man to reach, because He is invisible. In the form of sky, in the form of the earth, the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars. He says, even there is no light and no sound, He exists. He has His presence. That's why His greatness and grandness cannot be counted in the words. It is just the trial, and just it is an example in the form of Holy Scripture of God. Just we try to understand with the words, but God says He exists where there is no word also. Wordless position is also the form of God. So we should remember, whether we remind or not, whether we remember Him or not, whether we count His blessings or not, whether we recollect, recall His grace or not, but He never misses Himself from the soul or spirit. Even in this life and after leaving this physical body, after leaving this materialistic circle that have bounded us, that have rotten, spoiled, damaged our soul. We have become just a puppet in the hands of materialistic goods. How we can get that super spiritual, natural, permanent, ecstatic joy, which is ecstatic, which is celestial, eternal, permanent, that is not for a time being, but that is time immemorial. Why do we forget Him? How can we forget His blessings and grace? How we are not compelled to speak about His blessings and grace? He who is the helper of our soul, everywhere, every time, in every action, whatsoever we do, all the things are being reported to Him. He is the super reporter of our soul. In our human body, we feel that our mind is the reporter, manager, director, and controller, creator, founder, initiator, beginner. But He who is the maker of all these things He who is the maker of our mind, who can count his uncounted energy, who can change his unchangeless position. Nobody can, but anyone can praise him. We can praise the Lord. We can praise, we can admire, appreciate by the core of our heart, heartily, cordially, but our all internal organs remain unsuccessful in counting, reminding, recollecting His grace. Who is speaking with us? Who is listening us? Who is writing with us? Who is thinking with us? We do not pay, we do not attention on these things. Why we do not attend these notion or ideas? Due to absence of the truth. If we have the truth with us, then this truth provide us, give us, take us towards the true nation, true notion of our life. So ladies and gentlemen, researchers, scholars, scientists, and persons, those who are busy in business, what is the true business? What is the true research? My question to them, what is the true education? If they are not doing anything for their soul, if they are not repeating, if they are not recollecting the holy words of God, the holy words of Lord, which are priceless, invaluable, and great gift of God for the human being only. Other 84 lakh species which are enabled to get rid from the clutches, clumps of these negativities, materialistic things in the form of ego, lust, anger, negativities, false affection, avariciousness, always try to defeat us, cheat us. These are the true cheaters, defeaters, betrayers of our soul. On this earth nobody is cheater, plunder, thief, except inside the body, inside the mind, and even along with the soul. We have negative energy, false affection that spoils the talent of our youth. Children are being enabled to recreate the things. Old age persons feel helpless. Why? Because of lack of true knowledge of the soul. If we have the true knowledge, information, instruction, direction inside the human mind, along with our soul, then we can treat it while spending our life with nature, that nature which guides us, supervises us, and treats us like a doctor, nurtures us like a mother. This is only in the power of nature. We should not forget this thing. All other things except human being are the helpers of human being. But if human being will not care the nature, if he will exploit and do injustice with the natural surroundings, then this nature will not bless us, will not give grace, because we are in injustice, in exploitation, in earning falsification, in earning, using, consuming our time and energy in other things that are useless for our soul. Initially and ultimately, we have come on this earth to do something better and greater. We are not the general human being. We seems general, we looks very simple and common, but we are special on this earth by the birth to do something greater, because our individuality, our personality is counted. We are being recorded, we are being accounted by the worldly people, and that supernatural word which is invisible, unread, unspoken, unlistened, that word is really celestial, musical, magical, majestic, which is true, which is the truth, but we do not pay attention. We are just spending our time, we are just assuming, seeming, looking around us for consuming the falsification, which is mortal. But our soul is immortal, unperishable. After getting death, that power will not leave us alone. So why do we not remember Him? Why do we not recollect Him? Why do we not remind Him? Why do we not revise Him? And why do we not refilling our energy, recycling our energy, just by thinking, only by thinking, by becoming the victim of the negativities, negative powers, satanic powers that are being covered us, circled us. Do not let our soul free to flight. Where is its personal home, personal residence, its personal flight is really the most highest. Oh man, why do you not understand yourself? Why do you not go along with soul in the form of nature? You can feel His presence, but the thing which is unseen, unspoken, unheard, unlistened, that is permanent, that is not for the time being. How much time do we spend with nature? Do we spend our time with nature in communication? Do we transmit? Do we transport our ideas spiritually inside the body Body is the temple of God, it is said in all the different religions. Heart is the seat of God. It is strongly proclaimed, provoked by our inventors of soul, innovators of soul. Who is the inventor and innovator of soul? He is only and only super spiritual God. He explained this thing that I'll come back. I never go away from your soul. Whenever you will remind me, when you will recall me, I will show my presence. So dear, don't have fear. Whenever you eat anything, drink anything, when you live anywhere, these are just the tool and equipment, instrument for reaching at that spiritual place. Do not take it as your target. As per the thoughts of our starters, initiators, beginners of our different religion, custom, culture, like Swami Vivekananda, who was the beginner and starter of a new mission, Ramkishan mission. Gautam Buddha, who was the starter of Buddhism. Mahavir Swami, who was the starter of Jainism. They strongly emphasized our soul to concentrate upon that very, very deep sleep point between your eyes, just above your nose. When you will recollect the energy, when you will repeat the holy words of God, then these words in the form of sound and light will take your soul at your real destination. Then you will listen, you will feel that super spiritual power of God, where there is no fear, where there is no hot and cold, where there is no white and black, where there is no discrimination on the basis of any caste, color, creed, language, sex. All that are equally treated, equally accepted by that supernatural power. Then why do we forget Him? Question comes, question is this, why do we forget Him time and again? Because we are not the true Son of God. We are the false Son. We are just running, collecting and selecting the falsifications, foolish things of the holy of this world. We are not running after collecting the holy words, sounds, lights that are reverberatory, that is permanent, that is a true friend and familiar with our soul. Psychologist, philosopher, historian, geographer, doctors, instructors, directors of the mission, corporators, ministers and doctors know this thing very well. They know the truth of life, so they do not care the falsification. They do not have fear from the things that are in the form of killer of our soul, because they know the power of immortality. All the singers, writers, readers, speakers, learners know this thing very well, and they speak about the true love. It is said in the Holy Bible, love is God, God is love. But it is not the love of physical love. It is not the love with collection and selection of the goods of this materialistic world. That true love, about which only our heart knows, not the mind. But the love in the form of nature, it was, it is, and it will, in past, present and future. While going from the theories of William Shakespeare, he strongly says that let me do the marriage with true hearts, not with true minds. It is the mind which creates WH family words. It is the mind which says if and but our soul, which is away from these WH family words. Our soul is away from the hardly and cordial things. It never knows the nature of the words in the form of welcome, thank you, please, sorry. These words are not in that word. That is celestial and supernatural word, immortal word. It is that word about which we are discussing now. That is above from science. No doubt our holy scriptures are in the form of mega science. We have in all the religions, but that spiritual science which is unnamed, that is above it, that is really over it. On some extent we can understand it by the rays of light and waves of sound, but not entirely. That is the matter of only practical and experiment, not of theory and words. Action speaks louder than words, it is said. On some extent it is right. But wordless is also the form of God. Actionless is also the form of God. How we can say only action is religion? Yes, expressingly, externally, we can say for uplifting and for the betterment of our family, society, nation, professionally, personally, we can say, but that place about which our critic says tragedy is better than comedy. William Shakespeare's tragedy shows this thing, and he collects a tragic hero for providing the true knowledge. Plato, who speaks about the platonic love, spiritual love, the love which can be enjoyed and entertained by ideas, by imagination, he speaks only about that. But Aristotle, who was the disciple of Plato, he invented the theory that imitation theory, copying, stealing, about which it is said that copying, stealing is more than sin. Hard working, doing always win. In past, present and future, we have social media, social sites, online programs we watch. We are watching, assuming, consuming different services of the Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media, and in future we may use advanced techniques other than these. But are these are sincere and honest efforts to get God, to get the realization of that supernatural power? There are two ways. To the one way, if we are confined and limited for consuming these services, then we are in the dark. But if we are consuming just by thinking that this is only the media, then on the other hand we can say we are near the real target of our soul, of our success. Because through these we get the ultimate goal of our life. We obtain, procure that super spiritual confidence, that super spiritual soul power, about which it is said that self-confidence is the self-power, self-esteem it provides, self-respect it brings. Among the social members in our nation, if we are too nationalistic and patriotistic for our nation, society and family, then we are to be pure by heart. Not only by heart, but purity of our soul is must. If we have the purity, sanctity, sacredness of our spirit or soul, then it can help us. Then it can help us how to get rid from the clutches of satanic powers. We are always busy in collecting, selecting bad things, foolish things. Foolishly we are spending our life in the dark. Aristotle, who speaks about the light and says light and sound, means whatsoever we watch with our eyes and whatsoever we listen with our ears, that is also the form of imitation, falsification. That is not the true. As per the thoughts of Plato, true is that which is invisible, unseen, unheard, unspoken. Reality and ideality. Realism, idealism. These are the two theories which was produced and propounded by the American poet, novelist, dramatist. By experiencing that, if you are not happy with your real life, then you should turn to imaginative life. If you are not happy with your imaginative life, you are to turn towards the reality of life. These are only the two ways to keep us pleasuresome, happier. Patients, students, clients, customers, users, consumers, runners, passengers and travelers. should note down this thing, that we are only in the puppet. We have become the puppet. We have become the victim in the hands of that supreme power. We are not near the target. If we are creator, founder, initiator, beginner, starter in real sense, then we cannot become the job seeker, because the relation of our soul is with the supreme power, who is job creator, not the job seeker. He who is the caretaker and director of our soul. We should say nice to meet you, nice to think you, nice to read you, nice to write you, nice to watch you, because every presence, every moment of life has the existence of God. Nobody knows when our future, when our life can be turned good to bad and bad to good. We should not care about our good or bad, but we should leave our decision up to the power of God. He who is the strongest decision maker. Whatsoever he does, as per his own will and wish of God, he never do wrong with us, but provides a great everlasting soothing effect of our mind and heart. We are to know, we are to be investor, we are to be real researcher, real scientist, real doctor, real engineer, real artist, and real trader, businessman. If we are real, then how we cannot bring up our nation and society? Reason, we are being covered only with our intellect. It's well and good if we are intellectually covered, if we have intelligence, but there is a power who is the maker of our intelligence. There is a power who is the maker of our intellectuality, emotionality, sensibility. How he is, why he is, where he is, when he is, what he is. Try to research. Go into the research. It is a matter of research, not the matter of search. There is difference between search and research. Difference between experience and experiment. There is difference between discovery and invention. Something is more important that is past. It is rightly said by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, our present lies in the past, and our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is a staunch believer, fanatic and ardent follower of Swami Vivekananda's philosophy, he addresses, and he will address for being the pioneer, beginner, starter, with having the great thought of unity in diversity. Among the diversities, we have one universal figure. Among the varieties, we have oneness, that is our Indian power. We should understand it. Thanks.